detonated a pack of explosives, taking her own life and at least 8 others in Diyala province north of Baghdad. Correspondent David McDougall reports it is the latest in a growing number of female suicide attacks.
This is the aftermath of an explosion near Bakuba earlier today which killed at least 8 people. The woman, wearing an explosive belt, simply walked into a crowded market and blew herself up. Female bombers are the increasingly popular weapon of choice for Al-Qaeda in Iraq. Once uncommon, a number of women have killed themselves in the last 6 months. The exact figures are difficult to pin down due to the severe damage done to each bomber's body.
Terrorists have found a weak spot within the security apparatus through women, because they do not get searched as thoroughly as men get searched, simply because policewomen are not equipped like policemen are.
Maysoon al-Damluji is a member of Iraq's parliament and a passionate advocate for women's rights.
So what do you think motivates these women to blow themselves up? Is it ideology, is there family pressure, or pure hatred?
I have no idea. It really is beyond me. I mean, these people must have such strong doctrines that they believe in. I mean, I think life is the most precious gift that anyone has. I mean, why would anyone give away this gift is beyond me.
For those would-be female terrorists who failed to blow themselves up, a sentence in Baghdad's women's prison awaits them, where life is harsh and unrelenting.
I'm supposedly charged with terrorism, but I am a university student. Is terrorism linked with being a student? The Interior Ministry police brought me here, but what terrorism did I commit to be brought to this place?
A recent UN report says Iraqi courts are failing to meet minimum fair trial standards. Allegations of torture and horrific maltreatment are easy to find.
I'm charged with witnessing a murder. When they took me to the police station, I confessed because they said they will torture me with electricity and do other things to me. The officer hit me on the head and I passed out.
The lucky prisoners will make it to trial. Many women, we're told, will languish in prison indefinitely. Successful bombers don't get that far. It's difficult to imagine what these explosive vests look like without seeing them firsthand. This is a fairly accurate mock-up based on crime scene evidence and photographs we've seen. Pockets in the front contain the explosives, which are likely to be commercial-grade plastic explosives rather than the homemade variety. There's also a detonator inside each one, and they're linked by wires. It could all be triggered by something as simple as a light switch. Inside the vest is also ball bearings and nails designed to cause maximum impact, especially when they rip through flesh. Now, it all seems pretty bulky, but look at this. Cover it up with a traditional black dress, and it's hardly noticeable. And that's what makes female bombers in particular such a deadly and effective weapon for Al-Qaeda. With explosives hidden away, the women become anonymous, able to move unseen and unchallenged, melting into the crowd. The crowd they're determined to kill. In Baghdad, David McDougall, Fox News.
The U.S. military in Iraq says 3 American soldiers have been killed by small arms fire as they were conducting operations in Salahuddin province north of Baghdad. 2 other soldiers were wounded and evacuated to a coalition hospital. That takes the number of deaths in Iraq to 19 so far this month. In the whole month of December, 23 Americans were killed.